you know, a bit of kind words here again. Always a fun thing to do, I think. I think my hand tracking's like actually broken. Let me check this out. Leap motion connected. Okay, let me just check to see if there we go. Okay, hand tracking's here now. Let me message, you know, let me make a post about it, and you know, we can continue again on kind words today. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're live with kind words again. If you wanna help me give out advice and make the world just slightly brighter, join in. You know, because that's kind of the idea here. Like beyond everything else, that's kind of the idea, you know. Yeah. Okay. Also, I've been meaning to show this game off to like a few friends as well. So, you know, it's always a nice thing having this game out, you know. It's something I enjoy doing. It's something I feel like is a good thing to do in general. And, you know, yeah, it's a bit more than a game, to be honest. But that's besides the point. Here we go. Okay, now we can get started. I believe our avatar should be live as well now, too. I believe our avatar should be live. And there we go. There we go, right there. Nice. And let's get started. Hey, we got a new sticker, bleeper. Seal, Edgy, Goji, got it. Decorate. Nothing for this place though. We have a bat, a porcupine thing, and like a few others. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, working an ish job was, dreaming to quit, thought to stay till end of the month, but universe work magic, I'm about to quit sooner. Your favorite? Just like magic or quantum physics, you gotta believe. Let's go. Oh, I think this is a positive thing anyways. Hopefully, wherever it takes you. You are more happy in your next job. There we go. I think that's a good thing, right? I think that's a good thing. Oh, a new song. Okay. Verse. I don't have. Oh no. It's always. Okay. Got it. Okay, we've already done this one. My best friend always turns to me when they need to deal with their crush not liking them back. It pains me so much because they're hurt, but also because... Oh, that's a tough situation to be in. That's a jiffy if I've ever heard one. I feel like you should tell both, because if you haven't already, I mean, both for yourself and for them. It's better to tell them now and, you know, get it over with, than let your nervousness and, you know, expectations fester. If you don't change something, this cycle will only keep continuing, with them ever knowing your feelings and it hurting more if, when you do tell, it goes wrong. you might have a chance. Yeah, that's pretty much my advice for every one of these situations where it's like, yo, I have a crush. A couple of months ago, I was rushing to the hospital this morning before I was going to A&E. My best friend, or boyfriend, broke up with me. Flipping... I think you should dump him. You should, maybe not in such serious terms. You should consider making this a really long, if not permanent, break. It's a lot simpler, to not have, you know, such a complicated hope you can give yourself some time to recover emotionally and take care of yourself in the meanwhile. Breakups are tough, but like, I much rather have my heart broken once than 5 million times, as it often ends up being. Yeah, it's not exactly ideal having a situation where it's like, yo, yeah, we might be getting back together, we might not, you know, it's not exactly the ideal situation right here. But yeah. Send. That's at least my advice. I'm in senior year of high school. I can't get myself to try. My grades are okay at the moment, but I'm worried about screwing up in Thunderdome. I would use this as an opportunity to try and establish good studying habits, instead of just like rote memorization. I think I spelled that right. Spelled that right. Try out other methods. Flashcards, quizzing yourself. But also just try doing anything that you think works for yourself. It's not gonna be easy. Yeah, studying never is. It's not gonna be easy. Never is. But like, try your best. That's all you can do. Staying back a year isn't the worst thing in the world, but please do try. Only 1 year until uni or wherever you're headed. Yep. I'm jealous of people. I'm not satisfied with my life. You see other people being happy-go-lucky and ready. I always have a good time and I envy them. I feel like being anxious and depressed. It makes me miss so many things. Don't worry about missing out on things. You'll have a lot more opportunities in the future to partake in more experiences. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Go at your own pace, and I'm sure you'll be able to have a fulfilling life. Remember that what advice can I give here? Remember that anxiousness and depression are found in everyone's life. Just maybe not in the same quantities. Your struggles and suffering is valid. Take care of yourself. And you'll be okay. The hardest thing, one of the hard things to do is to be kind to yourself. There we go. Nice. I have a friend who always looks at me expectantly to initiate and maintain conversations with them. I'm loud and rambles. I don't mind most of the time, but sometimes the awkward silences are so bad that I feel... Huh. Okay. Yeah, this one, I would try to make it a habit in the future to think about if you'll be happy with telling this, in the future is to think about if you should tell a story or not. I understand how it feels for being both the quieter and louder the conversation. It's hard sometimes being the one who is carrying a conversation, but remember that silence is okay too. Sometimes if you don't have a good story to tell, or don't have something you want to say, you can just exist. Friendships don't need, you know, hours and hours of rambling. Sometimes it's okay to just be friends. There we go. And try to give yourself some time to think. Give yourself time to think of what to say to. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, next one. Let's see, what does this one say? I stopped smoking for the 300th time 2 hours ago. I don't know whether I will be successful this time or not. I hate smoking, what it does to my ADHD brain. Understand to you're addicted to. It's not easy, and neither is it something that will feel good in the moment. Just I don't know what kind of what is it? What is this called again? Kind of preventative methods will work for you to get off of the nicotine. But good luck. Stay strong, and most of all, keep your spirits high. Strap yourself when you can, and in moments of hesitation, try your best to keep a firm will. I know it's not as easy as that, but psych yourself up and try hard to resist. I know you can do it. It's honestly like a horrible thing, you know, having like addictive substances or everything be sold on the mainstream. You know, like yeah, addiction's not pretty. It's very tough to overcome too. Give yourself time. Improve your grades. Use the resources provided to you. Talk to your teachers and also talk to anyone who may be able to help. Oftentimes teachers will be more than happy to help talk to you about your grades, help you study, give you advice, or maybe even give you extra credit. Assignments. You got this. It's not easy improving your grades. The results are meager in the short term, but as long as you keep pushing, you'll be fine. Doing your best is all you can do. I believe in you. There you go. That's probably the best advice I can give there. Public transit is so scary. I use the bus with friends and family, but I have to be doing it alone soon, and I'm only overthinking. How do I handle these nerves? First of all, make sure that you are confident that you're prepared. Maybe not that your stuff is held in a safe place. A bag. Second, make sure that you know how to get from point A to point B. And third, make sure that you know you won't fall asleep on the bus or train. And fourth, what should the fourth advice be? And fourth, make a checklist of things. Things to check after getting on and off the bus. Do I have my wallet? Do I have my bag? You know, do I have my phone? Do I have other valuables? As long as you're doing that, you should be fine. Just avoid shady places and it won't get too bad. Wear a mask. There we go. There you go. I know that sounds stupid and weird, but I'm very afraid to disappoint the people around me. I'm scared to show that I've made a mistake, and I feel everyone will judge me if I did. Something I've noticed is that people tend to think about you far less than you realize. As cynical as that sounds, I've noticed that when you make a mistake, oftentimes less people notice than you would think, and even more so, less people will remember or focus on that mistake. As humans, we tend to attribute a lot of things to ourselves, as well as focus and give too much importance. Don't worry too much about making a mistake. Just do your best and take care of yourself. That's all we can do in that. There we go. Nice. It's been 8 months since my first girlfriend left me. She was very unkind and hurtful to me when we were together, but there still hasn't been a day where I haven't thought about her. I've since grown and changed, but I still feel trapped in many ways. I don't know when this will end. I understand how you feel, Jacqueline. I wouldn't describe personally as unkind or hurtful, but at the same time, I know about the feeling of worry, of something being missing. If you can call it that. It's painful. And even for the next year or two, or a lot, it does fade though. I've come to terms with it, and I'm sure you will too. You'll go through many more relationships. There's something special about first love, even pain after. If only, mostly. Give yourself time. Okay. That's probably the most personal advice I can give here. That's probably... yeah. How do you stay engaged? The world and topics which are important without going crazy with all the crises that are happening. I know that becoming apathetic is not going to help things get any better, but sometimes it's all we can do. Things get too much. Honestly, I feel that getting apathetic about problems in the world is something I've also somewhat done. But at the same time, I try to not focus on them too much. This year and the last, and maybe one's coming, will likely be special years in the grand scheme of things, but at the same time know that things will get better, and pain and suffering will fade. I try to keep a positive mind, and do my best. Live a life I'm proud of, and help those around me. By doing that, the world is a slightly better place. There we go. I feel so insecure with who I am. I have bipolar disorder, Yeah, I just want to show them my actual self. I would try and avoid self-diagnosis, even if your family has a history of BPD. I understand how it feels to have a very shaky sense of identity. A lot of my early life and most others are about finding who we are. Even sitcoms and children's shows focus on finding the self. Don't rush to find yourself too fast. You have time. Find what you enjoy and do it. Think about yourself and what drives you, as well as what motivates. You'll find yourself soon enough. Don't rush it. This isn't something you can find overnight. Would be great. But no. Okay, let's continue. I'm trying so hard to get back into normal daily routine, and it's so difficult when I've been working from home for the last 2 weeks. I set alarms to wake up and go to bed at the same time every day, but it doesn't work out all the time. Any tips? I would set multiple alarms earlier than the alarm you need to wake up at. However, try to force yourself to wake up at the earliest one. Make this a habit and push through with force of will. Maybe shower and treat yourself in the morning instead of sleeping until the last moments. A shower, some good food, reward yourself with things so the morning is a positive experience instead of something you sleep through. There we go. Also make your alarm some music that's loud, obnoxious, and you either love or hate. It helps. I've conditioned myself. Here. With that. Yeah. I have this same alarm which blares every single day at the same time. I've never really too much into self-help books. Instead, I tend to take bits and pieces from my own life and those around me. Here's a few that have resonated with me. Stoic Nihilism by Kierkegaard. How do I spell that? Kierkegaard. A Okay, I got the spelling now. Kyrgyz. Honestly, one of my favorite videos. Like, top tier video right there. YouTube. 2. You are not. You can make mistakes. Remember them. 3. Being kind to yourself is one of them. 4. Treat yourself like you want others to treat you. The last one's a bit silly, right? Because it's always like treat others like the way you want them to treat you, but you should also try treating yourself the same way as, you know, others. Yeah. I have a lot of experiences in relationships, but tired now, just waiting for the one. Sometimes it's hard to be alone when there's no one left to share about, or to find someone. Okay, I would try and find happiness in yourself first. Find a, how do I say it? Part of yourself will be happy with or without others. That way you can find a relationship without feeling like you need to be in one. It's hard not having someone to share things with, but at the same time, if you're happy by yourself, it will only be better when you do have anyone. Being able to be happy yourself also helps by making it easier to stay fresh, not dependent on the other person, at least to the same degree. That's my advice to you. I think that's some, like, you know, some fairly rational advice right there. I think that's like fairly rational advice as far as it comes in. Oh yeah, this is a wireless keyboard, I forgot about it. I can just put it in front of the microphone. Someone told me to slow down while they're upstairs. Okay, okay, I'm gonna have to put this behind the thing. I feel as though that advice can be taken in 2 ways. 1, give yourself time and rush yourself less. Rushing can make mistakes or stress pile up. 2, what is it? Okay, give yourself some time, right? Don't rush yourself, blah 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 blah, right? 2, I might give you this advice. You're going too fast, not giving yourself time to breathe. 3, going slower in general also allows you to appreciate the small things more. For example, if you're running, you might not notice the flowers on the side of the road. Or too fast. To make I'm not gonna say if that's good advice or not, but you can take a lot of things from that, you know? You can take a lot of things from that. There we go. I'm moving into a new house within the next few months. Any tips? Honestly, I just make sure that you can keep any connections with people near your home if you're moving far. Take pictures so you can look back at your old home in a neighborhood. And other than that, have fun at your new house. You might not have as many members, but I assume you're moving because it's a better place for you or your family. Houses are temporary memories, and the people in them are far apart. There we go. That one's a bit sappy. That one's a bit sappy, yeah. I'm 30 pounds overweight and it's almost entirely in my gut. It's weird because I think they're cute from other people, but I can't stand having my own tummy. Body image issues are dominating my brain. First of all, I would try and start working on a workout regimen. Not something you'll drop. Instead, start light and then move up as you feel ready. Keep a schedule. Keep a ledger. Keep yourself honest. Don't take breaks, although include breaks in your plan. And don't deviate. Deviations allow laziness to creep in. Honestly, there's like something said about body image issues, but at the same time, you know, I do think physical health is also like a very important thing, right? Different. Also remember that you can't just focus on one part of your body to lose weight. And if you do 500 crunches, it will burn fat almost equally across the body. So do like running and anything else you can. Not just abs, please. Yeah, nah, don't just do abs if you're planning on losing weight in the gut, you know? There's a person I like and she likes me too. We're both interested in each other, but she would like to get to know me better. Her emotional baggage is weighing her down more than you can think of a relationship. Okay, this one's a kind of a tough one. First of all, I would set some boundaries, some clear and present boundaries. Second, I would make sure that you don't put your hopes into a relationship with her unless she says she is free. Everyone heals at a different rate, and do not expect a relationship within the next century to be safe. Third, make sure that if you do get in a relationship with her, you can apply the amount of emotional support and attention she requires. Not everyone is suited for the task of dating someone who is very very emotionally needy. For example, me. Yeah, that's probably fairly sound advice. Okay, let's give it some time to adjust, you know? Let's give it some time to adjust. Okay. I guess we need to wait a bit more. That's fine. But yeah, if someone is like straight out of a painful relationship, give them a lot of time. Don't expect to get in a relationship. That's something that like is very important. Make sure you're like suited to date someone who is very emotionally needy, because I know that a lot of people who have been through like a bad relationship, right, are gonna not saying her relationship's bad, just like in general, like if she's not emotionally stable enough for a relationship, you can't really force her into a relationship. And you need to set clear boundaries as well, because you don't set clear boundaries and like just get her to like or get anyone to drag you around, right, just because you are emotionally emotionally attached to them already, right, that could end up very badly. Not saying that it will, just like a lot of the time I've seen and experienced that go badly. I'm talking about one of my exes. There's a person that I like and she likes me too. We're both interested in each other, but she would like to get okay, I've already read that. I'm trying so hard to get back into normal daily routine. Has difficult have been working. Okay. I've already given that guy tips. I've been in class so long, so I keep getting this weird sense of puppy love. A learned friend could also be attracted to me. I guess that's fair. That's something everyone goes through when they're first experimenting with someone they're attracted to. Is it like experimenting with dating in general? I remember when I started dating as a wee lad, puppy love and act was really common. Make sure you do think about if you love someone or if it's platonic. Keep that in mind. Also make sure that if you do get into a relationship, you know that it's not platonic. It's not uncommon for people to feel attracted to someone just because they're a possible person to date. I try not to say like opposite sex just because I'm fairly heterosexual, you know, like fairly straight. Like this is obviously not the situation for that. But like I do understand where they're coming from. Just like, you know, when you're with someone of like of the gender preference or whatever, and like you feel like you could date, or like, you know, your sexualities like line up, you know, or whatever, right? I feel like that situation is puppy love is kinda really easy to fall into. A couple months ago, I saw this dude I found really attractive, but like I've only had crush on girls. I don't know if it's the same type of attraction. I found more dudes attractive, but I don't know. Maybe? Really confused. Give yourself a lot of time to think about this kind of thing. Explore your own sexuality as well as those which you are interested in. I think it's great that you are experimenting, and I understand that this kind of thing is very, very, very confusing. People often spend years upon years to understand their own feelings, and some never ever get a clear answer. Try not to rush yourself, and try not to ignore your own feelings either. You'll do fine. You got this. There we go. Nice. Not me pining for ultra love. Oh. Ooh, that's a tough situation to be in. I don't know if I even need advice for this one. Just commiserations. There we go. Wait, let me send this to someone. I need actual advice from someone here, you know? Here we go. Nice post. Any, cause like we've talked about this kind of thing with like the person I'm sending this to right now, right? We've talked about a similar thing, right? And like, what kind of advice would you give this person, you know? Any advice you would give this person? I'll say that for later, because we can always go back on this just in case I do get a reply or something. No, but like, I feel like I should just be like, yo, hey, you know, sometimes sexualities just don't match up, you know. And like, you know, it's the same way for guys, right? Like if a guy likes it like a lesbian, right? At that point, you know, you just need to be like, oh, okay, she's not gonna be interested in me, move on, right? I think that's probably the same thing, the same advice I would give to, you know, a lesbian who's in love with a straight girl, right? Just because, you know, hey, she's not gonna be interested in you, move on. Same thing if a guy was interested in like a gay guy, right? Nope. Or wait, that would actually kind of line up, but like same thing, you know, like you know, yeah. Or a gay guy, straight guy, yeah, you get it. All right, like if sexualities don't line up, you know, please do not be creepy and, you know, push further on there. You know, yeah. It's not great if you just kind of go, hey, yeah, I'm gonna ignore their sexuality and try pining after them anyways. That will make people feel really uncomfortable. Like you guys know the joke where it's like, yo, they're like spaghetti, they're straight until they get no, that is not how you deal around with stuff like that. That is not how you deal around with stuff like that. Be aware of people's things, you know, that's like main thing. I'm interested in what my friend sends me, but I'm gonna just send it something. I would try to be aware of their sexuality. I understand that you might be pining after her. However, it is very important to keep mindful of people's sexual preference. Much like how you would likely not like a guy making advances on you after he knows you're a lesbian. You know, what is it? Going after a straight girl will only end not going after constantly going after a straight girl would be equally annoying. I'm not saying you can't ask her out. I would actually suggest you do that at least once to get your mind off things. If you really can't stop thinking about her. But understand that no means no. I'm not saying you can't ask her out, but after you ask her out and get rejected, understand that no means no. Ignoring someone's sexuality and, and bothering them is a big no-no in my books. Okay, yeah, I think that's some sound advice. I think that's some sound advice at least. That should be sound advice at least, you know? Yeah. Blah blah blah, and I lost some friends about a year ago, and I struggle with connecting with my friends I've left, or even with my family. If I never felt so lonely in my life, a lot of people around me seem to struggle as well. What's going on? I think this is a hard time for a lot of people, especially with COVID, social distancing, and the like. Things will get better eventually, I promise. Just tired out. If you feel lonely, try and reach out and talk with your friends if you can. There are a lot of There we go. I lost some everyone. I'm sure you'll be able to get through this. Just believe in yourself and treat yourself with kindness. There we go. My ex-boyfriend told me I was toxic when I refused to follow him to the US for a job. I've been single for 3 years now because he was right. I don't want to leave my family without thinking of you. I should support him. I'm afraid hurts his feelings again. This one I do not agree with the boyfriend for. I 100% agree with Y right here. I do not agree with him. I feel as though everyone has their own priorities to take care of in life. You were in a situation where your priorities took precedent over your relationship. That is fine. I don't think he should or can expect you to move with him to the US. I think that you are not toxic at all for that. You have family and friends, and if he expects you to drop everything at the tip of a hat to follow him, I think he is the toxic one. You didn't hurt anyone. He hurt you. That's the truth of the matter. Take care of yourself. I think you're in the right here. Not him. There we go. Okay. Tear-eyed eyesight your stains, faint shadows of streams beneath your gaze. Teary eyes eyesight your stains, faint shadows of streams beneath your gaze. 7-9 I must inquire what spawns this flow. 9 may we sit, converse, and recount the what? That completely broke the pattern. Or wait. Okay, wait. Let me 7-9 may we sit, converse, and recount the origin of this dejection. That's 17. Perhaps not. Nevertheless, I shall linger here. 13. If you wish to disclose, I will heed each word. 11. This cannot be actual like poetry, meter, right? Surely not. We're gonna keep going. I'm faking it and I'm sick of it. I stopped once and ended up in the psych center, so now I fake I'm getting better, but I'm just broke. They're putting me back together. Remember to try and be honest with your psychologist as best as you can. If medication is not working as intended for you after giving it some time to kick in fully, then tell them so they can change your medication. Try your best to make yourself feel better mental health wise. Take care of yourself, and also try your best to treat yourself kindly when you can. Mental health is a very tough issue, but as long as you try your best to work on it, things may get better. You got this. Okay. It's the same person. Okay, not the same person. Why are they writing poetry here? Hello, I've been air trapped in my chest like I need to burp, but for my chest it's very weird and annoying, doesn't usually hurt. I don't know if I should be worried, please let me know. If it doesn't hurt or feel like a serious medical issue, I would wait and see if you can talk about it with your doctor next time you have a regular checkup. If other symptoms start to occur, I would try and raise the issue with them outside of them as soon as possible. As it doesn't hurt just yet, I would suspect this isn't something to be worried about, but I can't say for sure. I would still recommend talking about it when you can, though. Okay, hello, I've been feeling this really weird. Okay, we've already talked about this person. I keep thinking about this guy after we have had a huge problem involving my friends and his months ago. I feel like it could have worked out with him if we communicated better and met at a better time and place. Okay, remember that in some situations things just don't work out. Things in life are bound to go the way they do sometimes. Since it's already happened, it's in the past. No amount of regret will fix things. You can learn from the experience, sure, but the possibility of dating him has already passed. If you really like him, and I mean really like him, you could try and talk to him, but mostly just understand that that opportunity has passed and will not change from your own regret. There is no medicine for regret, sadly. Okay. Yep. I keep thinking about... Okay, we've already talked about this person. These 2 years have been the best of my life so far. I wish it didn't end. Even though I know we're better off as friends, it doesn't... That's a shame. Okay. It sounds as if you have just ended a relationship and decided to be friends. I would be careful that your just remaining feelings don't become a problem. There are many other fish in the sea, and I'm sure you'll find someone else who'll like just as much, if not more. treat yourself kindly and do the best you can to live a life you are proud of. I'm sure you'll feel better soon enough. This kind of pain fades with time. It might not ever go away. The longing may stay somewhat, but you'll be okay. Promise. There we go. I was diagnosed with diabetes at age 27, but because I hate myself and don't care enough for myself, I feel like I've let depression into the... so hopeless. May not have been able to remedy the problem back then, but I'm sure there is something you can do to make your condition improve in some way, and if not, I am sure there is something else you've been meaning to do that you've been holding off on. Don't let this realization go to waste, and do what you should have done long ago. If there are any regrets or things you need to do to take care of yourself, for example, do them as soon as you can, preferably now. Don't let your mistakes happen again. If you're... I don't have enough words for that. Take care of your soul. There we go. Probably the best advice I can give in that situation. I don't know how bad their condition is, you know? Which is like the thing. I have no idea how bad their condition is. Okay. Regrets. Well, they're painful, sure. They've made me a better person. It's both more patient and also more calm. I've become a better person. In the wake of these pains, and I still hold some care for those who I no longer love, even if I know that I would not love them if they decided. Would not. Not come back. Gone is gone. There we go. Okay. I'm worried that whatever I do, however hard I try, that either I'm not good enough or too fundamentally lazy or slow that nothing will work out, or worse, I only deserve bad outcomes because I'm terrible. Let's break this down into 2 parts. You're too lazy and slow. This is something you can change. Laziness is something that you can work on to avoid. Use your own mind and force of will. Push yourself and become better at what you do and also doing them on time. And other bad outcomes. You are the concept of karma, or the concept of the universe making things hard on you because you're a bad person. Doesn't really exist. Only humans know right or wrong. You are not either. Bad. Good or bad is a concept. Yeah, good or bad doesn't really exist. I don't really believe in, like, karmic will or whatever, right? Where it's like, yeah, sure, a lot of people who are living, like, the best lives possible, like the richest people in the world, right? Yeah, no. A lot of really rich people are horrible people. And a lot of rich people are also good people. It doesn't really matter because it's like, yo, your own actions as well as, like, a hint of luck and everything else, right? That goes into things. However, like, there's no, like, godly entity or whatever, in my eyes anyways, that is going to make, your life a living hell if you're a bad person. It's all outlook. Maybe not, like, the most uplifting advice, but it's like, yo, you're being irrational. Stop it. It's literally, you're being irrational. Stop it. Coming up to my 1-year anniversary on the talk to her about what will happen after you graduate. Tell her how much she means to you, as well as tell her what you want to happen, if possible. At the same time, take her own words in mind and her own wishes and desires. You may have to break up, or take a break, or you might want a long distance. Communication is like, without it, things will only get better if you talk to her, and things will only get worse if you assume things without talking. Yeah, communication is major important, big important, probably one of, like, the more important things out there, probably like 100% one of the more important things out there. I have social anxieties, mainly act normal normal during the day, then display about what I said when I'm alone. The less contact I have, the more I do. That's annoying. I would try and keep interacting with people. Then the more practice this you have, the easier things get. I also sometimes cringe at myself, but I've learned that it's not so bad sometimes. Maybe try streaming. It's helped me get out of my shell. Redo. Should I? Actually, should try it too. I'm worried I will not make enough money to keep my health insurance. Plan out where we are working or going to work and plan out your budget and things. While you may not be making a lot of money, planning and budgeting and also looking at other insurance plans and X will help you find something more stable. Oh, hey Tantan. We're trying to give people advice right now. A friend pointed out that I call myself stupid in a way that I was punching myself down sometimes. I realized growing up my dad and my big bro would be stupid and replace all the dumb look for it anyway. Yeah. That's good advice. Try to not treat yourself badly. Treat yourself the way you would want others to treat yourself. So to say, treat yourself with kindness. That's one of the hardest things, I think, to learn. The ability to treat yourself in a way in which you aren't in a way in which is productive and kind. You got this. Don't let Luke. Don't let Luke Green win. Yep. When someone tells you a guy with only a sense of smell. Wait. When someone tells you a guy with only a sense of smell could tell they has feelings for you nervous? What does this mean? I would ignore those who wish to insult you. Well, you know, there may be truth. Oftentimes, people who insult you are doing it more out of spite or a sense of ego than giving you something you should care about. People who will insult you tend to be people who don't actually treat most people kindly. Not the kind of person who you wanna put weight into. There we go. Okay, continue. I hate my job so much they're disrespectful to open out the building and finish. People are paying for things they can't use. It's wrong to work there. Places filthy have done that. You're going to hurt people. I've would look into if there are any regulation which this may conflict with. If you feel as though you are in danger at any moment, I would try and take a step back. I understand how you may be feeling right now. Just try and take care of yourself and realize that there are other jobs out there as well. Hopefully you're finding another job as soon as possible. There we go. It seems like this person's just really not into their job, so I'm just like recommending like, yo, get out of there, you know? Very keen to move out of my family's place, however I'm worried it's gonna upset my family, especially my mother. Yeah. I hope you manage to move out of your family's home soon. I understand how constraining home living your parents may feel. Hopefully the extra freedom will treat you kindly. Remember to save up enough money so you can live stably, even if you are out of a job for a few weeks. Also make sure you know where you're going, as well as what you got this. Good luck. It's not gonna be easy. Sometimes things worth doing aren't, but things are worth doing often aren't. There we go. Okay. I finished the first being a wallflower by I worry I'm too self-centered. Taking care of my relationships, not care about like my dad. Okay. Keep mindful of what you want to be. Wait, not who you want to be. Who you don't want to be. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, and make sure you take care of yourself as well. It's easy to repeat mistakes from which happens. However, at the same time, as long as you're careful and mindful of that, there is no guarantee that you will repeat the same mistakes. Live proudly and try to live in a way which you would. You got this. Okay. Finish the perks. Okay, we already got this. Anyone got any makeup tips? But I want female to male, farther in position. Interesting. I have no tips for makeup, sadly. I don't really do makeup, so I can't really, like, you know, give any makeup tips there. Not exactly something I'm, like, you know, super qualified to do. If you guys have any makeup tips, I would love to hear them. But, like, personally, I'm not great with makeup tips. I'm so tired all the time, emotionally, physically, and mentally. Some days, I can't do anything but sit on my office chair and be disappointed. I understand how it feels being emotionally and physically drained. Hopefully, if you aren't already, you can go talk to a psychologist. Oftentimes, they may be able to give advice as well as things you can do to how would I say this? Oftentimes, as well as second opinions on things, as well as just someone to talk to about your problem. I think that if you're feeling like you have no energy ever, it might be a good might be something to consider the future. There we go. Hello, people. Please search not too long romance novels. I prefer editor story also works. I'm not into romance. I know there's one that I'm thinking of, right? I know there's one I'm thinking of. What is it called? What is it called? Let me check it out. It's like something records of. Wait, I have a picture of it on my phone. It's like this Chinese novel, right? And it's like a yaoi. It's really dang popular. I know some of my friends love it, right? I'm not really into romance either, and like I don't really have any romance novels I would suggest. However, I believe I've heard a lot of really good things about this one, and it's like in a genre that I do like. So I'm gonna recommend it just because, you know, can't go wrong with the classics now, can you? It's like Records of like Demonic Path or something like that. I've seen it everywhere in like the novel sphere, right? I've seen it literally everywhere in the novel sphere. So like, I gotta recommend it, right? Like, I gotta recommend it. Oh, yep. Heaven's Official Blessing is very popular. Where is it? It's Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. Okay. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation is one of the most popular yaoi novels I know. Never really read it, but I've heard good things about it, and it's like a cult classic. It's kind of weird because it's a bit more popular with women than, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about yaoi, since it seems like it's mostly read by female audiences, but this is unnecessary stuff. It's like, you know, I always just feel really weird when, like, you know, when like guys are into Yuri, or like, you know, or like gals are into yaoi, right? Just because that's a really weird situation where you're like sexualizing someone's like sexuality, you know. It's a cult classic, maybe pun intended. Try giving it a shot. Also, Heaven's Official Blessing. I was actually watching this with Bomi Bomb, right? Yeah. I was actually watching this with Bomi, right? And we never got too far because Bomi just started watching on his own, right? And yeah, wait, I need to find this on novel updates. Novel updates is where I have most of my, like, you know. Is it? No, it's just normal romance, right? Okay, it seems like it's normal romance. Yeah, okay. Heaven's Official Blessing is also a really popular romance of the same genre. I think it's romance. I watched a bit of the anime based on it, but my friend decided to watch it on his own. I cry. I cry big time right there. Okay. When people ask for novel suggestions, that's when it gets serious. Also, I need to check on someone real quick. Audio seems to be working. Just checking in real quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've been Okay. Yep, making sure their audio is working. Back to the game. I've been working out regularly, eating right, curbing my addictions, and finally adopting a more positive mindset. Then the semester started. I haven't had any assignments yet, but still everything's turning sour and I can't sleep anymore. Yeah, it's quite something to adjust for. Keep trying your best to live positively and thinking positively. You'll be fine. School is tough. Russell, now that you're taking care of yourself, I have no doubts that you'll. Okay, there we go. I know this game is supposed to be wholesome enough, but note to self, tread lightly. Some of the requests are too raw, though I hope everyone. Yep. Yeah, I've told a lot of my friends that just in case, because while I do recommend using this app to help people when you can, it's tough if you're not in the right mindset to help people. It's not easy sometimes with how serious some the issues people have are. I'm trying best though. Okay. I write all the time, but working myself to the bone to improve my stream. I can prove to everyone around me that I can make it. It's not unattainable, but I'm so tired and can barely function most days. I just push through because I can't rest. If I rest, I'm wrong. Are there rules against this? So many of the same things. Privacy and safety. Your privacy, first letter name, your IP, your messages, your save links. Okay, I kind of want to offer to actually help them, you know? I kind of want to offer to help them. But at the same time, you know, privacy is a big thing on here. How's 22 going so far? It's going well for me. I've been trying to take care of myself in the past few years. And I feel as though I'm in a good place so far. Hopefully, it's going well for me too. And if not, I believe in you. There we go. I only have one fear. The fear is death. Think about it as awful. I imagined no conscience. It sometimes affects me. Feels like I spend too much time on things. Failing to find a relationship that hurts, for example. Is there any way to overcome this fear? I would live proudly and try to leave very few regrets. Humans, we are bound to leave in regrets. However, what we do now will increase or decrease the number of them. That is something I learned from Gusion 3. I would also watch Optimistic Nihilism by... I just searched out their name. Okay. Caught. That video helped me frame life and things of that nature in a more positive way within a nihilism life. Yeah, it's weird to think about it, but nihilism can be positive, guys. I promise. Okay, let's continue. I relapsed a couple days ago. We already answered this. I look myself in the... I barely see any difference, I know. Progress is often slow, even slower in the moment and in the now. Give yourself more time and keep working at your goals. You won't get there right away. A sad part of life. But you will make progress. Things which seem unattainable will become possible. And as sad as it is, once they do, they'll seem less monumentous. Humans, we tend to under our growth. You'll grow without ever realizing it. Once you do something too easy to undervalue that achieve. I believe in you. You're doing great. There we go. I've been dating this wonderful woman for a year ago. I just want to ask, what should I do to keep our relationship wonderful as it can be? I'd say perfect, but nothing is perfect, to be honest. Communication. Communication. That's a hallmark of every good relationship. If you are concerned about something, if you need to talk to her about something, if you are worried about something, or if you just want to talk about something, anything, communicate. Nothing gets better if you don't communicate. Things only get worse when you assume and do things out of fear or worry. Communication is so important. Can't stress that enough. If I had another 50 lines, they'd be full of why communication is important. There we go. Yeah, that's honestly my advice for every single situation, you know? Communication. Talk. Make sure what you're doing is something you're proud of, you know? Make sure you're you know, living your best life within everything, alright? All that stuff. Communication is just so important. Can't overstate it. Cannot overstate it. Okay. I just got COVID. Tell me, you don't want to do that. Maybe something you find interesting / cool. Hope you have your day. Currently down 10% due to a small correction. It's a good time to invest, me think. Other than that, I don't really have anything important to say. Yeah. Lots of times I feel really unpleased with myself, and especially with my looks. Lots of it, because I compare myself to more beautiful girls, but I try to stop doing that. I want to learn how to love myself and work towards accomplishing that. And I want to say that it's very easy to compare yourself to others without giving yourself enough credit. Most people actually tend to rate themselves lower than they should. Here we go. We ourselves as such, even the amazing becomes mundane. If you were the world and no one told you, you'd think you average. That's how us humans work. Don't be too harsh on yourself either. The hardest thing in life is being kind to yourself. Treat yourself like how you would want others to treat you. There we go. I think that's fairly sound advice. Hopefully it sounds sound anyways, you know? From what I've heard, at least, it's been bad. Yeah. not my opinion, but instead secondhand. Most of my friends who are into Cowboy Bebop seem to dislike the anime. Not the anime, the live action. Sadly. Yeah. With my current financial situation, I should probably take a gap year before going to university and moving in general. But a lot of people are telling me student loans are a good idea. I'll ever say to avoid them at all costs. Thoughts? Government loans often have a lower interest rate. However, taking out less loans is better most of the time. You do not have to start paying the loans or interest until a little bit after you graduate. Keep that in mind. However, at the same time, do not rush into college. Consider if that is what you want, what major you want to go into, as well as what you wanna do for your career. If you cannot answer that just yet, I would give yourself more time. Better to give yourself time than end up going to college for a degree you won't use. Yeah, that's probably the best advice I can give. I'm not exactly done with college, but I know what I'm gonna do, right? I know what I'm gonna do. So like, I feel like it's the most sound advice I can give here. I woke up sick today and it sucks. Today is the busiest day of the week for my job and I feel so bad I couldn't go in, let alone give much notice in advance. I know I can't be helped, but I feel need to be perfect all the time. Especially since we're in the middle of a pandemic. I am sure your job would prefer for you to stay home. Especially if it's in a job with a lot of people. Remember, you're doing your part to protect your co-workers. Sorry you woke up sick and can't go to work, but I'm sure your job will understand. Take care of yourself. And don't beat yourself up too much about it, okay? There we go. And he should listen sometimes feel like, ooh, that's a relatable issue right there. But sometimes I feel like the second lead character whenever my crush talks to me about their partner. Oh no. I feel as though you should try to distance yourself from your feelings with your crush. They are taken and remaining in this state where you have a crush on them, but they are dating someone will only hurt you and them. Do not accept your fate as second fiddle lead. Avoid that entirely if possible. Find someone else. Hate you. Yeah, that's a shame right there. That's a shame right there. Yeah, not great. Not a great situation to be in. Ghosting feels like it's a growing issue nowadays. Just everyone I know has experienced it. I have a habit of taking it way more personally than I like to, especially on multiple dates. Just for I would accept that they no longer have feelings for you. If you are ghosted, that just is a rejection, but more subtle and possibly a slightly more painful. Maybe message them once or twice in case they never got the notif or forgot to respond, but after that, break it off. They have rejected you at that point. Treat it like any other rejection or message of disinterest. There we go. That's kind of what ghosting is, you know? It's literally just like, yo, I don't want to talk to you anymore. My grad day is in May, but I haven't been in school since October. I hate my school and everyone in it. What do? I just feel tired, drained, sad. I can't take it anymore. I'm also mad at myself since school is almost done. Yeah, I still couldn't manage to finish. The school is almost done. Yeah, I still couldn't manage to finish. I hate my life. Try your best to graduate if you still can. If not, don't beat yourself up too much about it. Only a bit more until graduation time. I don't know enough about the situation. It sounds like they're graduating, right? Like they're gonna graduate, but at the same time, I'm not exactly sure enough about the situation to answer. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna have to skip this one. I have not read that. Hi, I'm a young professional at last, and I can live my craft, but I'm still struggling with keeping the pace and working diligently on my project. How do you manage? Keep a schedule, as well as give yourself off time. Have time set aside for your craft, hobbies, and self-care. Make sure you try your best to balance all parts of your life, and you'll do just fine. Take breaks while you're working. Small breaks, but enough to help you reset and rest. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't understand why people have to be so toxic in other games. Just that games have fun, meet new people to hang out with. Like, come on. Okay. People tend to be toxic in games, as games are a escape from the crushing reality of IRL. At the same time, anonymity, or at least pseudo anonymity, makes them far braver than IRL. That's probably like the most serious answer I can give here. This voice. Nice. I'm glad you found a group you like, as well as gotten into a hobby you like. I do advise to suggest, if possible, for you to find avenues of support in them which don't support the harsh realities of the K-pop genre. sadly, a lot of the K-pop scene is ruled by the same 3 corporations, which basically give out not slave contracts, which basically give out extremely controlling, borderline insane contracts to their stars. I feel like this is a bit too serious. I'll let them enjoy what they enjoy. I'm not gonna be a downer. Which don't support the harsh realities K-pop genre, but overall, go off. Enjoy the music and stars. Just remember. Remember the realities of the genre. There we go. I'm not currently in love. However, a lot of the time is when I start talking and they talk to me back. Not like friends or anything, but like in a way or so. It's kind of vague, but it's like the best way I can describe it. It's like this feeling, you know? It's like this feeling. Me and one of my friends has been talking less and less since I introduced him to one of my other friends, and they get along. But I'm happy, but I miss my friend. I hate feeling jealous after D&D today. The VC immediately. Okay. I would just talk to him and tell him you wanna talk to him more. It's not great to feel jealous, but at the same time, communication is important. While you feel jealous, you need to also understand that he has no idea you feel jealous or neglected unless you tell him. Communication, very important. There we go. Me and one of my friends have been talking. We've already done this. I have to work a month till the contract ends. No clue how to. He was pretty arrogant the last talk, and that the company's smallest 10 people, everyone else values. I quit my job last Friday and I pretty miss him. No clue how to react to my choleric boss. He was pretty arrogant in the last talk, and that in my company as well. Would try and look at your contract carefully and see if there really is a clause about quitting and needing to stay for a duration after. Most of the time you don't actually need to give notice before quitting entirely. Luck. Hopefully your boss doesn't make the period if you really stay. There we go. Okay. And then I'm falling in love with the girl. The problem is she's still. And I do not feel that. Honestly, yeah, sex work is fine. Or yeah, I think that's what they're alluding to, anyways. The problem is, you know, this guy is from another country, right? And he's not totally on board with her line of work either. And we have no indication if she reciprocates those feelings either. Okay, one can't consider if you can or should stay in, can or should be in a relationship with her since you are from different countries. 2. Her line of work is her own business. There is no shame in selling pleasure for a living. If you cannot stand that, maybe talk to her, but remember that you should not shame her for what she does. It is not your business, and if you do not agree with that, do not get in a relationship with her. Communication is key. There we go. I can feel that I'm falling in love deeper and deeper every day. It's so scary. She doesn't like me that way, and I don't want to spend my life with her. If the relationship won't work out, you should either distance yourself or try and distance yourself from your feelings. She has said she doesn't feel that way about you, and as such you should acknowledge her feelings. You also don't want to spend your life with her, and as such the best path forwards is to distance yourself from those irrational feelings. There we go. I think that's probably the most sound advice here, you know? Unrequited love is painful, man. Unrequited love is quite painful. I'm afraid of myself recently. My life is a lie to anyone but myself. I've lost the only person who knew the real me. And this because I became them for a long time and still hear them sometimes, but it's suddenly quiet and scares me more than... How do I read this? Like is this like, you know, mental illness type thing? Pretend to be someone type thing? Multiple personalities type thing? Or how do you read this? I'm afraid of myself recently. My life is a lie to anyone but myself. I've lost the only person who knew the real me, and this because I became them for a long time and still hear them sometimes. It's suddenly quiet. It scares me more than hearing them within. I am unsure exactly of what is happening. However, I would suggest talking to a psychologist, mainly because they'll give you an outlet to talk with, professional advice, and also professional knowledge. in general guidance. And maybe medication. Maybe medication if you need it. This one's so vague because it's like there could be like a million things happening here, you know? There could be like a million things happening here. Absolutely takes party games so damn seriously though. Everyone enjoys things own way. No, I for one do take them seriously. However, you know, however, I try not to let losing ruin my mood. I would try and communicate with them about how you feel, because communication makes everything easier in the end. Without it, you're just screaming into the void. Yeah, I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, you know, I absolutely can't stand people who take. Okay, we've already done this one. I'm trying to test out new programs, but I can't really test them on my own. Can someone help? I think you should try and get someone you have a better avenue of communication to try this with. Someone IRL, online, or act who can actually respond and use neo-pronouns on you. If people on kind words use a neo-pronoun on you once, you are not getting a accurate or long-running feel for them. There we go. I've been in love with a child friend for a long time, but I'm quite shy and I've never been in a relationship with. I'm afraid of losing her. I'm afraid that ask her out. You've been in love with her for a long time, and as such, if you don't ask her out, someone else will. You may get rejected, but it's better being rejected now than later, in which your feelings would have festered even more strongly and hurt more. You may be accepted as well, however, and the only bad option is to never ask or ask too late. Don't let your hesitation and weakness stop you. If she says she doesn't like you, accept it. You can still remain friends if you really wish to do so. That way you won't lose her as friends. Okay, probably the best advice, you know, just ask her out. Just ask her out. Where I don't believe there's anything likable about me, and when I'm how can I accept compliments if I don't believe what anyone says about me? I don't need to believe in the compliments. You just need to believe in the goodwill and love behind them. Even if you don't agree that someone thinks you're hot slash cool slash pretty slash X, know that someone does think you are. The feelings and emotions behind the words were made. There we go. I feel as I'm hoping. Okay, let's continue. I get sick and she won't visit a doctor. What do I do? I would try and talk to her to see if you can really urge her to go to a doctor. If it gets worse, remember that you can always call an ambulance to bring her if she is in a state where she needs it. Some people are unwilling to trust, or not trust, to trust the medical system. And in some ways, I agree, bill's too high. But if it gets really bad, it's your best option. I would really tell her to try to go there if you can, but do not be surprised if your attempts shut down. Tough situation to be in. Take care of yourself. Your mom. Good luck. No guarantees there, but hopefully that everything goes well, you know? Me and a friend took a break from each other. It's been a couple of months now. I really miss her and want to contact her, but I'm anxious and nervous as to how she'll respond. Thinking she forgot to dislike me. Honestly, just say hi. Tell her that you miss talking to her. As long. It's better to say hi and talk to her now while your friendship is more or less fresh. If you wait longer, it will only get more difficult and more awkward. Time is of the essence, and there is nothing to lose other than your pride if things go south. There is far more to lose if you never end up talking to her again. Regret and all that. Yeah. I see everyone's having a hard time right now. Well, I'm not in the best of the moment either. I want to help a little. If you want to vent or I can't respond, I'll read them for sure. You know, sometimes thank you for doing this. Just know though that if it gets too much, it's fine to not read some messages. Take care of your own mental health and make sure that you're doing okay too. There we go. My girlfriend said by message that she was thinking about ending the relationship and that she deserves something better. Now she is sorry, and I know that those things come from her mother. but I'm broken. I don't know how to manage the situation. I don't want to hurt her. I would assess to see if you really should stay in the relationship or not. Make sure that she isn't unintentionally abusing your emotions. Well, it is regrettable. Sometimes you must do what is best for yourself. You may not want to hurt her. However, if she is hurting you and you let the relationship continue, that is only going to hurt her more in the long run. If the relationship is not a healthy one, it should be clipped before it becomes a weed in your hearts. That's probably the best path. Currently crying while writing this. I just want to love myself, and I do, but not enough to accept everything about me. I hate how I look, but I want to appreciate myself despite my flaws. To be healthy and happy is just so hard. I can do this, it's just difficult. This is a healthy mindset to have. A lot of people on here are in a far worse place than you are. I'm proud of yourself for believing in yourself, and I'm also proud of yourself for trying to appreciate your flaws. Remember that everyone is unhappy about themselves in some way, and that you are very strong for trying to accept yourself more. You can do this. It's not going to be easy. You can, but I'm here to cheer you on. You got this. You got this. You got this. A week can be a really long time. I'm glad I have my feet on the ground, but if you offer me a chance, I think I quickly agree to have my pet to help her. I miss her, even if she never really let herself be there with me. It's quiet pain now. Quiet pain is good pain. It will fade with time. Be happy that you're a relationship now, instead of led on and hurt more in the long run. I'm proud of you. It's tough being in a relationship like that, where she doesn't love you fully. But you'll find someone. Remain steadfast in your determination. Make sure you don't falter, and strive to a better future. A week can be a really long time. I'm glad I have the feet on the ground. Okay, we've already read this. How do I stop myself, having such negative and hateful thoughts about people? I never expressed this out of my mind until now, and don't let this idea affect my relationship. My friends leave so quickly, it makes me think everyone is just using me. I think it's natural, in some regard, have and doubts. People are very strange and confusing at times. However, I also keep in mind that some people genuinely care and like you. I think it's good to have some kind of a guard up around people. However, make sure you don't shut yourself off. Friends will come and go. That's a part of life. Very few friends become lifelong friends. But once you find them, I am sure you'll cherish them greatly. Good luck. And may you find those lifelong friends. Sometimes I feel the world has been too much and too unfair. I feel as if I could fold onto myself and bury myself in the earth to harden my heart to everything. Painful to feel sometimes, it's overwhelming. Rushes my heart like the wind while on a cliff to stay away. It's okay to build a shell around yourself. Just remember to know how to be vulnerable at times as well. We as humans are social creatures, capable of great love and treachery. Sometimes it's okay to be defensive and wall yourself off. I have for a few years. Sometimes it's okay to be alone and give yourself time to heal. Just make sure that it's time to heal, not a protect barrier for good. We need that, how do I say it, vulnerable of ourselves. We need to feel something sometimes. Maybe just not now. Wherever you are, you got this. Believe. Okay. You always text me, ask deep questions, make me breakfast, takes good care of me. Hurts. Okay. Long distance relationships. If that's a possibility for you two. If not, I would try and talk to him to see if there's alternatives. Nothing will happen if you two don't communicate. Sometimes, though, that might be the only option. If you both agree that it's for the best, you may have to end your relationship here. Be happy that it happened, and happy that you've made each other happy. That's what there's in the end, isn't it? Sorry to hear your situation. meeting has carried me through bad times. Thank you. I'm negotiating exhibiting works at the museum. Need to sell my work, but I don't know how to satisfy it. Sucks. Yourself time and do your best. That's okay. Give me a moment. Yeah, people can't open a door. Okay. Let me put back my hand tracker. That's all you can do in then? If you're trying hard enough, I'm sure you'll be able to make your goal. And if not, you can say that you tried your best and go on with no regrets. Good luck. I believe in you. F them. There's no other way. No special signs. No special signals. The only way to know is to ask. Better to get shot down now than have hopes, have regrets of never asking for unrequited, unknown love. I get this question like every day. This is like the most common asked question here. My work has been sure of early to host a meeting about the team status. No extra pay. I'm sorry to hear that. These things get better. Okay. I'm still here. You'll get through this. Through this, okay? It's a relatable feeling for sure. But pain does fade. Time. You'll find someone else one day. And someone else will find you. There we go. But he's got this right here. Sure. Sometimes, you can't change anything. Some people are old and set in their ways. I wait for the day when you can leave. Hopefully. to find a better environment. There we go. Okay. I was used to it has helped a lot, and I've cried. And at the same time, I'm glad you're going through therapy, talking to a therapist. Those tears are good tears. Cry as much as you need, and try as best as you can to heal. You got this. Life is busy and tough, but I'm sure with enough things will get easier for you. Sorry to hear about your abuse. It's not something easy to deal with. There we go. I'm too hard on myself. I have to get the high score on anything or I'll be upset. My parents don't care, so why do I care so much? I got so stressed out because I wasn't good at Spanish, even when I'm alright. I understand how it feels being a competitive person. Just make sure you can pull on the reins when you get too heated or something on one, and it will allow you to grow more in your passions. However, it will also drain your mental health. Make sure you know to take a step back and take a break. Okay. No new stickers. Man. Okay. I suggest watching Optimistic Nihilism by Kursik. It's a very influential video in my life, and I'm sure you can take your own insights from it as well. There we go. Hard, and so I'm glad there's so many support on here. Thank you to you too for whatever you may be doing. There we go. In a LDR with my girlfriend almost 3 years. I love long distance relationship. I want to marry them, however they are in Sweden. I live in the US. Yeah, how do I bring this up? Just talk to them about it. Don't overthink things. It's a tough situation for sure, but nothing can be worked without communication. Sweden is is a great place, I've heard, though. You might want to consider moving there if there's nothing to stick you down here in the US. Kinds of people who wanna be here are here. I think there's would be worse if everyone was here. A lot people tend to forget or even scoff at the idea of mental health. I think that's great. That's a great tragedy. But sometimes it's good to have a safe space, especially since so many of the issues here are related to LGBT and depression and mental health. Often, it might be worse if everyone was here. I'm stuck. I really dealing with. I care about how much I feel, but I don't know if I should. I would tell her how you feel, although be prepared for rejection. Also, be prepared to either wait or need to distance yourself from her afterwards. You can wait for sure, but don't hold any hopes dating her the close future. Instead, do your best to help her heal if you can. Being too pushy may hurt her. Relationship trauma runs deep. Keep mindful of her feelings and try to communicate. Communication and boundaries will help prevent yourself from ruining your friendship with her. There we go. I'm fit. I just failed a class in my first semester of university. I don't know how to tell my parents. I know they're gonna be angry, and just the thought of it makes me start to shake. What should I do? Either tell them up front or don't tell them at all. You're a grown up now, and they don't need you. As long as you're not failing, you can retake the class and try again. Or you can take other classes credit as well. Anything to pass. The writing here is a bit whimsical. Whimsical and cryptic. It does often stick out like a sore thumb. I'm glad you're in a light and fluffy mood, though. Hope you're doing good. There we go. Yes. Times love is better off forgotten, if for the wrong reasons or for the wrong. As cold as that sounds. Prioritize yourself first of all, your own happiness. There we go. I'm turning 18 tomorrow, and Amanda, yeah, at 18, things don't really change too much. Most you'll be going to college or military or workforce, but overall, nothing immediately changes. The only thing that really changes is taxes and your legal status. Remember to not commit crimes if you can. There we go. That's a good reminder, right? That's a good reminder. Okay. Even though I am a female, my hormones have always been a problem. I don't have enough. I don't know what to do about it. Any advice? Talk to your medical professional. Oftentimes, talking to a medical professional is more helpful than talking to randos on the internet. There we go. Part of me doesn't watch. Yeah, stay safe too, and have a good night. Hopefully, you can find something to live for soon. I feel dead, purposeless, and as if everything's a waste of time, but I don't know why I should do to get myself out of it. I take medication and sometimes go to therapy, but how do I get up and moving to have a brighter future? I would explore and try to find something that you wanna work towards. A goal, an ideal, anything of that sort. For me, one of my ideals is that I love teaching and helping people. If you can find an ideal like that, things get a lot less depressing. Yeah, finding ideals is great. I feel as if my emotional love receptors burned out since I broke up with my girlfriend. We're better off without each other, but ever since I can't open up truly. I feel so different. I know myself anymore. Sometimes it's okay to shield yourself off. Sometimes we do that unconsciously. Your heartbreak. I know how that feels. Hopefully, give yourself time to heal and only get into a relationship again once you feel ready. Don't rush into a relationship if you still feel you're broken or recovering. This is a recovery. Don't go on full-on workout. That will only damage your mental muscles more. first time I've been for years. The last time I felt this stressed out was 5 years ago. I was significantly better for a long time, but I don't know what happened. I'm worried I'll spiral back into it. Keep taking care of yourself and keep treating yourself right. It's natural to have ups and downs, and sometimes you'll have downs. Just make sure you're doing something productive about it. Take care of yourself like you have been, and do what makes you happy. You can get through this. I believe in you. Okay, nice. I'm 35 and she's my first love. This unique soul found me online 2 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes things just don't work out. Give yourself some time to heal. Many loves end up falling. That's just life for you. You'll find someone else. Sure. There you go. I've been super busy, blah blah blah. That's one way to deal with things. If it helps with your endless worrying and makes you feel productive and happy, I cannot say it doesn't work. Just remember to give yourself some time to rest once in a while. That's important to not burn yourself out. I think I'm gay. I still see my ex. He seems to think we will still make things work. He knows my feelings and assures me it's okay. I love him deeply, but it's not draining. Cut a clear line in the sand. Tell him that you will not get back together with him. It is hugely rude if for someone to force their sexuality on you. This goes for straight people with gay/lesbian people. This goes for lesbian and gay people going after straight people, and whatever other alteration you can think of. Set your boundaries and take care of yourselves. I am sorry. He's being annoying. I have exam in 4 days, but can't force myself to study for it. Recently, I got so much better with my reading, work my ass off. Now I can't do it. I believe in you. Here's some mental energy going your way to help you get that last bit of studying done. Remember to rest as well before. But some studying may be needed. You got this. I believe in them. I believe in them. Hey, I'm having a pretty bad depression day. I know I can do this and I will be better, but a little help would be nice. Tell me about things that make you smile. Love you. Okay, things get tough and sometimes feel down. Sometimes feel really down. But there's a lot of kind people. All around. You'll be fine and get out of this. Fine and get out of this. Very soon. Hopefully, you feel better by the next noon. Hopefully, you feel better by the noon. Things are tough. Things are rough. Things are tough. Things are rough. I understand. I understand. You're strong, though. You're strong, though. Give yourself some. Okay? Give yourself some slack, okay? Take care of yourself your own way. Take care of yourself own way. Own you way. You got this. I believe in you. You got this. I believe in you. To believe in yourself too. And to believe in yourself too. Cute poem. I'm gonna post that. I feel like that needs to be posted. It's cute, it's short, you know? Let me screenshot this instead. Screenshot. Okay, yeah, let me post this. Well, or I'll post it later. I'll post it later. Being in a long distance relationship can be so hard because of distance, different time zones, but I'm curious, how do people know what people's favorite thing about long distance relationships is? Being in a relationship in general, someone who I can talk to genuinely. That's the best part about it for me. It's not the physical contact. It's the hugs, and hugs and feelings is associated, which matters most in the air. There we go.
Sometimes I get absorbed in my looks and how people will perceive me. It's exhausting, but I still try to be kind to myself. Anyone have their own tips on how to deal with bad body, so self-image days? Thank you, stranger. Okay, when you're feeling self-conscious about yourself, just remember I honestly do not have good advice for this. I do not have good advice that's worth saying. Just push through it and you'll be okay. It's only one more semester to get through. And if you really don't want to do anything with your focus of study, it might not be the best idea, but you can still transfer. Know that you can still branch out from your major once you enter the workforce and finish uni/college as well. For example, math majors work fine in the computer science field. Keep pushing on, and I'm sure you'll find something you wanna do in the end. There we go. Separate from her dad has moved away, far away, to live with her boyfriend, but he's an asshole and does nothing all day. She doesn't want to be with you, and she has chosen her boyfriend over you and your dad. There is very little you can do about it. In this situation, you just need to kind of accept that they're together and that they're a set package. It's not something to be happy about, but I'm here for you. This must be really tough on you. I'm sorry you're going through this. There we go. Yeah, renting is a real drag. Money is in general. Remember to budget and try to avoid getting in debt where you can. Plan ahead and hopefully you can make it through this. You might need to skip a few expensive meals in there though. Okay. And luxuries. Okay. Let me find someone to rate, okay? Okay, there's Casella. Casella has a lot of people right now, though. Mariposa could be a good one. Mariposa always has a very chill mood about her, you know? The UV, don't look towards the sun. The UV is rather damaging, lol. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. Have I raided Castella before? Like, I kind of want to raid her. I mean, because, like, we've been talking. She's cool. Yeah, I'll raid Castella. There we go. We don't have enough people to raid Castella. We're gonna raid, yeah, we're gonna raid Mary. We're gonna raid Mary, 100%. This is 100% copyright music. This is 100% copyright music from Castella, or not Castella, Mariposa right here. Here we go. Raid and end stream. End stream, end stream, end stream, end stream, end stream, end stream. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for being here.